my videos, guys. Welcome, welcome. And before I go any further, please like and subscribe. Well, anyway, guys, here's my thing tonight. Today, sorry. I hope you guys have you guys ever had the unfortunate concept of having to deal with unfortunate family members? Yeah. I know I'm using that word way too much, but the reason I'm asking is I've been hearing these stories, these horrifying stories where a girl, mind you, from what I hear, the girl is developing a family, and apparently someone in the family says, hey, you're too young, you can't have this kid, so adopt them or abort them. It's like, what the fuck? You have no fucking right to say anything, you know? And a lot of times it's you know what it is, guys? The problem was with these kind of people. And mind you, this is what the story was all about. Is basically this guy's talking about how he lived his life without his mom because his grandparents could not I ideally I basically his grandparents said you can't have the kid because reasons, and 9 times out of 10 it's because of they think they have this reputation that you can't have this kid so young because you're and yours on top of our reputation would look really, really bad. You would look like a fucking whore. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, you if you're focused more on your own reputation, because let's just bottom line this, the moment you put in reputation, it's just literally you're thinking about your own reputation, not theirs. You're thinking of your own, and you're gonna be putting out the whole concept of, well, this person was just you know thinking of this this person's reputation. Like, guys, when it comes to a family, when mind you, this girl was 15, 16 years old. Mind you, yes, exceedingly young, I understand. But here's the thing, that shit happens a lot. Unfortunately, it does. It's human nature, unfortunately, to make mistakes, even just as bad as that. But the difference is knowing the difference between right and wrong. Sometimes when you're 15 and 16, you make mistakes. Sorry, guys. I was looking at this this guy on my channel, and he comes in with the worst kind of lines, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with him today. I'm not gonna deal with him. So, if you guys checked out my video, thank you very much. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, this girl apparently lived almost 30 years without knowing her child, not because she gave him up for adoption. And it sucks because, like, first of all, yeah, she messed up. She went through hell in a handbasket, and apparently she wound up being infertile. So yeah, she had a kid, but she never will have a child ever again. Mind you, some women want to have more than one. Well, I mean, good for you. Good for you if you want to have family, good. But appreciate though. No, I appreciate it. I wanted to get him off immediately. So thank you for the intention though. I appreciate it. And frankly, I hate guys that pull that crap, and I put him off my channel because I'm not gonna deal with him. I didn't acknowledge his reactions because it wasn't worth having reactions. Guys like that, all they do is just basically see what happens. And to answer your question, Connie, I am in Arizona, and that's as far as you need to know. Some people I tell I'm in certain places, but I feel like Arizona is the only thing you need to know. City, maybe. It really depends on whether I'm feeling in the mood to say. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It's hot, but, well, then again, it's Arizona, so welcome to Arizona, where the sun comes to die. Let's just hope. I'm kidding when I said that. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking at these stories, and like, ladies and gentlemen, what is some people's what is with some people's reactions to meddling in other people's lives? You know, like certain parents thinking that their reputation is paramount, and if it negatively hurts your reputation, well, I can't let that happen. No, I can't. No, it is blasphemous. It's like, what's blasphemous is what you're doing to your kid. You're literally selling your child, your grandchild. You're basically telling your child that they don't have the right to choose. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If I had a kid, don't get me wrong. If I had a kid and they're about 15, 16 years old, and they got in, well, if my little girl got pregnant, I'd be like, okay, I'm not happy for the situation. No, I'm not. I wouldn't be. But I wouldn't disown them either. Of course, that depends on certain situations and everything like that. But under most circumstances, I would try to understand, and I try to think, okay, so I'd have one of few things happen. One, I have the boy basically work and help with the care of the child throughout the entirety of its life. Because and if the kid or the parents try to give me shit, I'd be like, you know what? If you're not careful, I'd be telling them, it's like, first, I don't want to go this route, but either A, you have your kid leave my kid alone, right? You have my kid leave my kid alone, or you tell your kid to man up and, you know, do his duty as a father, as in go to work and actually do something about it. And if you can't do that, then I want your kid to leave my kid alone for the rest of his life. For the rest of their life, they will know nothing of my daughter and or my grandkid. And that would be my interpretation. Mind you, I'm pretty sure there's many situations where my daughter would be like, I hate you, and I'd be sitting there. It's like, well, I'm doing this because I love you, and I don't think that you're responsible enough. And yes, folks, I would have her also work, because at least until the point where she needs, to be taken care of. No, I will not be taking care of the kid. I would have her take care of her own fault. And I'm sorry for people don't like that idea, but quite frankly, she got herself in that situation, regretfully. But that doesn't mean I will not be there. Look, what I'm saying is, for the initial care, that's all her. But that doesn't mean I will not help. If it is my responsibility to make sure that she doesn't fall, but I'm not gonna. And if she falls, all I'm gonna say is, here's a hand. Get yourself up. I am not picking you up. All I'm doing is giving you a hand so you can pick yourself up. That's all. That's literally all I'm gonna be doing. Because that's the only thing that my supposed child with me. Now, if it was a son, if it was my son doing that, right? I'd be sitting there going, okay, you man up. Let's leave it at that. You just man up and handle it like any man would. You made a ginormous mistake. Fully acknowledged you made a mistake. Now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go fix it. How are we gonna go fix it? You and me are gonna go talk to this girl. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. That I don't feel sorry. I'm gonna go talk to this girl and her parents and try to get to the point where whether you're allowed to go see the kid or you're not. There is no like automatic magic wand here. Either you get to see the kid and you take care of it, or you don't see the kid at all and you basically live the rest of your life in shame of what you did. I will not phrase it that way, of course, but I will basically make sure that he understands that he royally effed up. How you doing? Steel, thank you very much for checking out my videos. If you haven't already, guys, do me that ginormous favor and like and subscribe. It helps the channel. I love the idea of getting some people out there checking out my channel and giving me subscriptions because it definitely gives me a bit of a jolt when I know. Do I what? No, I don't have kids. I'm just saying that these are hypothetical situations of what I would do if I was in this position. Again, if I was in this position. Thankful to the gods, I am not. Don't get me wrong, I love kids and all, but when it comes to kids, you really have to you really have to, and by the way, disregard what I just said earlier in a second, because I caught myself before I said it, because yikes. The point is, I have to be very, 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 very careful on how you approach. Well, I'm just gonna call you Steel, my dude. No, anyway, like I'm saying, if you know, you know. And all I'm saying is, if you guys understand what I'm talking about, the whole, family thing, again, that's just basically me having those conversations. Mind you, they will not be pleasant. I'm going to put this right out there. I will not expect the kid just to buckle down. I'm going to expect a lot of shrieks, a lot of wails, a lot of crying, a lot of I hate you. Come on, guys. Let's face it. When it comes down to these kind of situations, nothing goes to plan. And if you expect it to, you are a dreamer. Because I'm going to be honest, folks. The moment that ever happened and people expected it to go the right way, they were fucking fantasy writers. They were telling you absolute lies, because those talks never come out right. And if they did, something is funny in the force, because again, that conversation is never pleasant. Like, let me ask you this. How would you feel at 15, 16 years old? You yourself, being the... no, it never happened to me, by the way. I'm just putting a hypothetical. Like, you go out there and say, hey, I tell your mom or dad, I kind of got my girlfriend or boyfriend, basically, me and my significant other, we got pregnant. Again, guys, this one only applies to the automatic biological, so basically it wouldn't really work if you were gay. I get it, trust me, I get it. I'm just saying, under those circumstances, if you were, this is only the kind of thing uh, a straight person would have to deal with, because straight, not that I'm condoning it's better. No, it isn't. It really isn't. That kind of situation is never good on any sense. Uh, as you guys know, I don't care whether people are straight, gay, trans, whatever. I don't care. I don't give two shits about that. What I care about is a little respect. And when it comes down to that kind of crap, everybody deserves it until they don't. And let me make you guys understand what I mean by that. So if you guys are going to go out there and cause hoopla, or because I've actually seen situations where this on both sides cause a lot of bullshit because of their orientation. I don't condone it, because first of all, who cares if you're gay? Who cares if you're straight? No one cares, except you and a bunch of other hypocrites that think, well, I gotta act this way because it's within my DNA. I'm like, dude, that just makes you look pathetic. That really does. That's all it does. It makes you look pathetic, and the ones around you, especially when you're trying to do something good. Do something good. Don't go out there and look like an ass and then buckle down when people call you out on it. Because that just looks really, really, really bad. And again, makes everyone that ever supported you look bad, because they supported you. It makes you look unhinged, unsupportive, and a complete and utter monster, because you're hitting a point that no one ever really thought about until you start making the stink. So all I'm saying is, be careful out there. Show a little respect until none is shown to you. It's that simple. And don't try to switch my words around, because it's literally that simple. If somebody shows you respect, you show them the same. If somebody disrespects you, show them that they don't deserve yours. It's that fucking simple. Life is rarely that simple, but when it comes to certain things like this, it is very, very much so. Anyway, that is gonna be it from me tonight. Don't worry, there's gonna be more. Either I'm gonna be doing another walkabout, or you're just gonna see me on another gaming vid. But there will be another video tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you guys tune in into the next one. Thank you very much for everybody, and thank you. Do me a ginormous favor before I head out. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe. If it's not now, do it as much as you can. Call to the spires upon Olympus, to the den of the Djinn. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is me exiting the den. Be safe, and I hope you guys enjoy your days today.